on, Newman. Sit on my lap a little bit. Let everybody see you. Yeah, come on up here. There we go. We have a cat. Let's see. It's gonna be in the camera. Hello, hello. Get your head up there so they can see you. Let me put the camera down a little bit. Even a little more. There's my kitty boy. He has not been on stream forever. So I left the door open because not only is it Turd to Fleece, but everybody is all about fiber. They are all about their pets too, right? When they're posting pictures and all their helpers, people have their pets. And it's been a long time. Yeah, I just put the music down. Sorry, forgot to do that. That's better, isn't it? So how is everybody's day going today? The official start of Turd to Fleece. I saw for Turd to Fleece in from the moment it started at midnight. Because I was up till 1 a.m. my time last night, clearing bobbins. I did not think I had that much to do, but what I ended up doing was one ply, okay, that took a little bit, and then both of my Aura bobbins had fiber on them. I didn't think about that because my Aura's not been working, and yet hubby's supposedly going to get it going in the next day or so. So I thought, well, you know what? I better get that off there. So there was nothing I could do to ply. It was a great big bobbin of one fiber. And what I did was I wound it off just as a single, like you would wind off a skein of yarn. I mean, like you would make a ball of a yarn. I used the ball winder. So I cleared the bobbin that way. And the other one was just a little bit, so I could just take it off. Hello, Mass Bandit. I have a kitty. He has not been on stream forever. And I left the door open today so that he could come in. Part of it is he's never usually down here. And you know what? It's supper time. And I forgot to feed him before I got on stream. So hopefully hubby thinks about it and feeds him. I'm pretty sure that's why we are being honored with his presence, because it's supper time. But yes, it's a kitty stream. It's been a long time. This is Newman, my pretty tuxedo cat, although he's not showing off his, there we go, his spats and his bib. Yeah. Anyway, it's a little early. Friday evenings, a lot of times I am on, well, most of the time I'm on 7 to 9 Friday evening. I've been a little different this week because we are traveling. We are going to go visit my brother, and we're leaving early tomorrow morning, and so I won't be on streaming on Sunday. So I put my extra stream in tonight, and I usually am on in the evening, Thursday evenings, and I went on in the afternoon Thursday, like I'm usually on for Sunday. I know, but I made it work. I mean, you gotta make it work around your life. So we made it work, and we're getting up early in the morning. So I was not feeling it yesterday. I was like, I am not ready to leave the house. I am not ready to go traveling. And I feel better today. I got a lot done. Did a lot of fiber stuff too today, which I wanted to because it's Tour de Fleece starting. And I walked into the bedroom and there is a open suitcase on the bed, empty open suitcase, just waiting for us to put our clothes in there. Hubby got it out. I think he's really ready for a little getaway. So he wants to go. So we're leaving and we'll be back Monday. We're going to be actually traveling on the 4th of July. Fortunately for around us, and I'm hoping we're in the state next to us, which is where we're going, gas has gone down a little bit. I was looking at that getting very close to $5 a gallon 2 weeks ago when we were planning this, and I'm like, oh boy, it's going to be an expensive trip. It's about a 7-hour drive, and one of the nice things is I'm going back to my hometown where I grew up, and I've been there over the past years, but not frequently. It's not on my normal route to go, and it's reasonably close to my brother. He doesn't live too far from where we grew up, but when I go up there to see him, we are often on the deadline and, don't take the time to do it. So we're planning the extra time this weekend to go see it, and I'm looking forward to it. A lot of fun things around the area. Unfortunately, our day to go visit is Sunday, and the town is definitely run by the Amish and Mennonite, and they, of course, nothing is open on Sunday, right? And so we're going to hurry up there Saturday and go to the town to see the few things I want to see. One is a candy store, one's a quilt fiber shop, that sort of thing. And then try to go back on Sunday and do one or two things that I'm pretty sure is going to be open. So we're going to it's not far from where my brother is. And we're not staying with him. We're staying in a motel. It's got a swimming pool. And we are really looking forward to that. It's just something we never get to do, is go and lounge beside a pool, right? So that's probably what we're going to be doing mostly on Sunday. My cat is shedding. He is shedding. He's also purring. So it's going to be a little bit here before I can spin, I think, unless he finally decides he's going to go. Are you going to go now? They always seem to be shedding. Yeah. I have a brush outside on the table beside the chair I sit on our porch. But, I haven't been out much. I haven't been outside much late this last 2 weeks, so I haven't brushed him for a while. So how are you today, Mass Bandit? Having a day off, I think. If you're here, or you've worked and just got home. I have been trying to watch a number of streams. I caught one of my streamers that I like, Snoring Cat Fiber Arts. She always streams 11 p.m. my time, so a lot of times I'm asleep. I don't catch it. I was up till 1 a.m. last night getting ready, doing fiber stuff for the Tour de France, so I actually got to watch her. It was really nice and be up and awake. You streamed this morning? You've been working on your commission piece? Okay. I was spinning this morning. I caught a little bit of two streams. Hello, Fiber Mage, Tour de Fleece. I know, Miss Sicky. I'm so sorry. I hope you get better. You got to be careful with your excitement. You got COVID. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. But I hope you're on the mend and taking care of yourself. And yes, woo, Tour de Fleece. I have had a wonderful day today. You are. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I got a very fussy, cantankerous, much neglected Ashford traditional wheel working today. And the beauty of that is it's my only spinning wheel that has the woolly winder on it. And I bought a couple years ago, I bought, well, more like 6 years ago, I bought an Ara, and with those huge bobbins and everything, I just been spinning everything either on my electric or the Ara, and I've neglected that Ashford forever. Well, the Ara is now sick. Um, it needs mechanical reattachment in an area that hubby is going to use some bonding agent with, because it's an area that needs to stay put, and it has kind of stripped so that it won't stay put. Oh, good. My cat is gone. Let me go to my spinning while I can talk. I'll talk while we're doing that. All right. Now, I know I have to, because I moved it because he was getting up on my lap. I got to get this. Okay, close your eyes, everybody. There we go. I'll continue that story in a minute. What I am spinning is Shetland. It's in bats. And that is one of the bats. It is a very reddish brown. Oh, sorry. Hello, get off my yarn. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I thought you were a spammer. I welcome you. I love your name. Get off my yarn. I really did when I saw it pop up the way. But what it was saying, what was telling me was your first time chatter. So welcome. So glad you joined me. Okay. It's a Shetland. It's a carded bat. I did it. I bought the fleece, washed it and all that, and dyed it and did the carding. So it's been through many things, and now it's ready to be spun. And that's what I'm going to start doing. Fiber Mage. I love the woolly winder. I just was going to say that because I haven't used that Ashford for so many years. I have totally forgotten how wonderful it is not to have to move your hooks, right? And all that stuff. So I was like, oh, I love this. All right, we got to get this adjusted so it pulls in. It's not happy. Let's get this fixed. So anyway, I love the woolly winder. I really have decided I want one for my Ara. Of course, hubby's got to get it fixed. If it really does get fixed and everything, I will then go ahead and spend the money on that and get one for the Ara. I could get one for this Roberta, but I just really don't think that's what I want to do. If I'm only going to spend the money once, I'd rather put it on the Ara with its bigger bobbins. That makes sense. Okay, get off my yarn. I don't know whether to call you get off or my yarn. Anyway, you just started spinning on a Turkish spindle this year, and Rogue Knitter taught me into joining Turtle Fleece. Saw your streaming on the Discord and decided to check you out. Well, I am so glad you're here. I am going to talk all about what I've been doing and going to do for the Turtle Fleece, and I hope that you're going to enjoy it. I'm all excited. Let me get a drink of water. All right, Yarn. I am going to call you Yarn. That's my official name is Yarn Spinners Tales, but everybody calls me Yarn Spinners. Hey! Hi! Veggie! Welcome, welcome! It's a party! It's a Turd of Fleece party! Started with Snoring Cat last night. Last night, I was sitting here in this room, and so I went ahead and got on the computer and got on Snoring Cat stream. I was clearing bobbins still. I had a great big bobbin full, a great big bobbin from the Ara full, and it dawned on me last night that even though I haven't used the Ara for a while, I am hoping to use it soon during the tour. So I was like, I need to get that fiber off there. So have you all ever done this? I made a ball with the single, and it works fine for me. I have never had any trouble. I just use it, and like say if I spin another Ara of that particular fiber, I can have one on a bobbin and one on that ball and ply them. It works fine. And this is spinning much better than I thought it would. Fiber Mage, is it worth the money? I can't say. My yarn that I made this morning, though, looks so beautiful on the bobbin. And part of that is because of the way it wound it on. Part of it is because it was combed Shetland top, which is just glorious to spin. It's a dark black, and it's a natural dark black, right? It's not dyed. And it turned out so beautiful. And the other part of it was I really do like not being disrupted with having to move the hook, the fiber to the hook. So it's worth it to me. Depends on how much that bothers you. And you know, how much you're spinning. I spin hours every day. Okay, Mass Bandit. Happy drawing, and I really appreciate you stopping by. I know you're not a spinner, and I appreciate your patience with all the spinning talk today, because we are just us spinners, because the Tour de France is playing, which is a bicycle race, and if you're not familiar with it, we as spinners do what we call Tour de Fleece, where we spin our spinning wheels on the days that the racers race. So that's what that's all about. And we just get all excited about it, because this is 21 days of just let's spin like everything. Let's spin it all. So Fiber Mage, I am thinking about getting it for the Ara. It's just a little shy of $300 for that. You only get one bobbin, which I don't like, but you know, I could put up with just having one bobbin, but I'll probably buy another one. It's an investment, but you know what? What I have found with good fiber tools, you only invest the money once. Really. They, you know, you invest a lot of money in a lot of fiber, but the tools is a one-time thing. And if you buy good, or what does what you exactly want, it's worth it. Veggie's cooking dinner. We're just all awaiting here. Okay, so I have 3 ounces. Is that right? Where's my notes? 3 1/4 ounces of this Shetland. I don't know that it's going to fit on all. I don't think all 3¼ ounces are going to fit on there. But I have 6 Roberta bobbins. So what I'm going to do is spin until I'm not comfortable with how much is on the bobbin and finish it up on a second bobbin and do that again with the second half. So I am going to have 6½ ounces of this. This is one of 3 fibers that I have that's black walnut dyed. And this is my sweater spin. There is way more than I need for a sweater. There is probably about 2 pounds. Although, you know, depending on the pattern and everything. But I have decided that there are 3 different fibers, right? One's the one's a Shetland. One's a Cordell. And one's a... Hello, can't think of the third one. Rambouillet. And of course the colors are all slightly different. I mean, it's not like it's all going to matchy-matchy. The auto winder is battery operated, doesn't require extra bobbins, and is about the same price. Okay. Okay. Which category am I participating in? I am doing spin every day, and I am doing sweater spin. I am not doing achieve your goal because I probably have way more than I could spin, and yet I could not decide what I'm going to do first and make that my goal and then come along and have a whole bunch afterwards. They kind of want you to... This was, let's see, which one am I? Yeah, this is the Twitch team. You know, they kind of want you to have a goal and do it, and that's it. So I decided not to do the goal one, and I am not spinning on a drop spindle. Yep, I'm happy with this. It's kind of a little bit tweedy. not a lot, but and I do have bits that I am pulling out that are you know, nubs. I do have those that I'm pulling out. That's the difference between drum carding and combing. You comb top, you get almost nothing extraneous. But when you drum card, anything is going to get in there. It doesn't comb it out. You know, it doesn't take it out. It incorporates it into the bat. So you have to be aware of that and use your better fiber for bats. Okay, I need to get that out of there. How long have I been spinning? I learned in the 70s. I got my Ashford Traditional in 79, and I was fine, and then I took I learned and I spun for a while, and then I took a break because we moved and I just was kind of living a different. I was in California and not really associated with any farms or anything as far as that goes, right? So I took a 6-year break. And then we moved here in '89. And that's when I started getting back into it. You do the math. Many, many years. I have been spinning many years. Yeah, I know. I am not hiding my age or anything. I'm proud of my age, but I am no spring chicken, let me tell you. Uh, so I'm on Discord, of course. You all have found me there, and I have a Discord channel. If you haven't found that, let me give you the link of that. Because I'm not posting everything in the Team Twitch. Well, thank you. Hang on, I'm going to bring this. I hope it comes up. Discord's been giving me problems. Yeah, there we go. So let me get a link here. I'll give you a link to the Tour de Fleece. All right, let's see if that, hopefully this works. There you go. Everybody's welcome. That one goes directly to the channel that has the Tour de Fleece pictures of all the fiber that I had processed and gotten ready. And we'll see what I get done. Poor kid. My kitty boy keeps walking in and out of the room because I forgot to feed him before I sat down to stream, and it's supper time. You only learned to knit and crochet a couple years ago, and learning to spin about 3 months ago. That's really wonderful. Did you learn during the pandemic? I'm really, there's just a part of me that thinks that when we were all quarantined, an awful lot of people picked up something to do, or went back to something that they maybe learned as in their younger years and had time to go back to it. Nope, crochet before that, and started knitting when COVID hit. So, okay, well, you did with COVID, with knitting then. My grandma taught me to knit when I was about first grade, somewhere in there. But my mom wasn't at all into any of the fiber crafts, knitting, crochet, none of that. She just was never interested in that. So I found the tour today. I did watch day one. I will be recording from now on because we're going to be traveling Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and get back Monday night. And then I'll be doing like I did the last 3 years, which is not watching it the day of the race, just watching as I have time and spinning while I'm watching it. So that'll be my everyday spinning. For a little bit, I thought we weren't going to have the coverage. I couldn't believe it because it's been on last couple years. So, anybody want to talk to a toll-free caller? Phone's ringing. It's that time of night. You never wanted to before, because I'm like almost a copy of your mom. But since you passed, I suddenly had interest. Way back when we did have to do some of the yarn things in school, but I rather wanted to be a boy and do woodworking. Well, yeah, you can still do woodworking. But, I understand what you're saying. Although with your generation, I thought maybe they might be putting students in shop, and in the kitchen, home ec, right? But maybe it wasn't quite to that yet when you were in high school. I am a product of my generation. I have no interest in using tools. I do, but, it's like, let me go get hubby. You had to do the girl stuff back then. Okay. Oh, in Germany. Ah. Huh. Yeah, I think it probably would have been true maybe in that period in the US too. Okay, real quick here, I am going to run a quick test of this wraps per inch. Since I have 3 different fibers, I am going to make an attempt at getting the same wraps per inch. Yep. 22-24 means between 11 and 12. This could even be 20, which would be 10. I'm aiming for around 11. And let me make sure that's what that, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Okay, so it's I want to, let's say I want a 12, and You multiply by the ply, which is 24, is what I want to go for. And like I said, I was hitting. Yep, I was hitting 24. I can be 22 to 24. So I'm right where I want to be. That's good because I've just been spinning the way the the way the fiber wants to. I haven't been forcing it into a specific thickness or whatever. I've just been pulling it out and smoothing it down as the twist runs into it. So that is good that it's going to hit that wraps per inch without me thinking about it. Because if I'm spinning like on stream or whatever, I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. I'm thinking about what I'm talking about and trying to keep my train of thought going, right? All that. So I need the yarn to spin itself while I'm streaming. Let's see. And 12, 11 to 12. That's considered a 4 medium. Oh, they don't use DK worsted on there. They use light, medium, bulky, and super. I can understand why, because a lot of people have different conceptions of what's DK or but to me, light is suck yarn, medium is your average shawl sweater yarn, bulky is I'm trying to think what would be, and then super bulky is like fat stuff, but I was trying to think. They just call it bulky, I think. So medium is DK. See? I'm trying to talk and think at the same time, and I can't spin. Medium is DK, and bulky is Aran. That's the word I was trying to think of. It's Aran. All right, I am going to take some of this and do a little ply back sample. I don't want to take too much, but and I just do that by taking some off the skein. It's very kinky. See, it's got lots and lots and lots of twist in that single because it's fresh off there. It hasn't been sitting or anything. But if I fold it exactly in half and I hold on to the fold right here and then just run my hands over it like this, it'll self-ply itself. Okay, and that's what it's going to look like plied. And then once I've done that, I can take my wraps per inch tool, and of course this will change some when I wash it, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there is 11 wraps per inch. I'm right on it. You're trying for a consistent single ply, so when Turtle Fleece is finished, I can ply it into 3 ply. Okay. Hopefully thinner than worsted. Personally, you prefer working with fingering, sport, and DK. Sometimes worsted, but don't like bulky. But since in the beginning, spinner, I'd be happy ending up with worsted ply. Yes. What's your fiber? What are you? Did you tell me that? I don't know. If you did, I've already forgotten. Is it commercially processed roving top? Okay, it's merino. Now, as a teacher, I'm going to give you some homework. When you're ready for your next fiber, do a non-merino. Do a Romney. Do a Shetland. Rambouillet and Polworth's okay. Rambouillet and there's another one that's too close to merino. I'm trying to get you to do something that isn't merino based. And what I want you to do is, measure your reps per inch for your merino and then wash it. And then spin your other fiber and do the same thing. And you'll learn that merino changes a lot when you wash it. Other fibers don't. Like I said, there's a lot of fiber out there that is merino based because we all love the softness of merino, and spinners and knitters alike want that fiber. But you have to learn to work with that. Oh, so you have already had a fiber that was non-merino. Okay. So you can do that. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I see that. I didn't hear any alert, but that's just, I'm sure it came up. I just now saw the notice, though. The fiber working after merino is 100% wool and comes in zebra color, brown and white, undyed. That's cute. I know I talk an awful lot about the breeds because that has been my area of study for years. And I forget, as you know, when you're a new spinner, what you pick it for is what it feels like and what it looks like, right? It is important to know if it's wool or silk or cotton or, that's important to know. But after that, you're going to pick what you like, what it looks like and feels like. That's the most important part. Post in Discord. Okay, good. I don't. I tell you what, I'm always learning. Still, after all these years. Go take a look at Discord real quick here. I betcha I'm going to get about 1.5 ounces on each bobbin, and I will have 4 bobbins of singles. But I still plan to do a 2-ply. I had 8 bats total, but bats vary in size, weight, I should say. Um, they average from 0.75, 3/4 of an ounce to an ounce. Ounce is rarer because that's packing a lot of fiber into the bat. So I always figure if I have 8 bats, I know it's under 8 ounces, more like maybe 6. But I actually measured this out before in order to separate it evenly, and that's why I know I have 6.5 ounces. Doesn't sound like a lot, does it? I I know that if you think about a commercial skein of 4 ounces of yarn, there's usually a lot there, especially if it's thinner than, let's see. What is your average sock yarn weight? 50 grams. It's, excuse me, usually 400 yards. No, 100 grams is 400 yards, I think. Anyway, just because they say for the sweater spin 17 ounces, 500 grams, I don't think that would make me a sweater. Especially a long sleeved winter kind that I want out of wool. Which is more like why I have like 3 pounds of the different fibers that are dyed with walnut dye. I just realized you can't really see my hands. I did move my camera when my cat came in, but not this camera, the other camera. Let's see here. There we go. Hello, KB. Welcome. I'll wait till you guys get party of 10. Wonderful. Hello, KB. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. I peeked into yours about an hour ago, around 4 o'clock. Okay, I knew I was going to start streaming at 5, and but I needed to go sit with my feet up for a little bit before I streamed, so I didn't stay, but I did peek in your stream a little bit. Everybody's watching an ad, I think. What cute! You've got yarn balls and yarn with needles. Those are cute. And they change color? One does. And one becomes a heart. Those are awesome. You did some good work there if you did those. I love that. Anyway, I am so glad to be starting Tour de Fleece, and I know you are. Oh, did you? You're talking about winding yarn, I would think. Leftover cakes. Are you combining fibers for, what do they call that? Where it changes. You just use up all yours. What do they call? They have a name for that kind of ball of yarn. And then you make your, knit with it. I forget what that's called. Anyway, when you say leftover, you call it leftover cakes. Yeah, fiber that's left over. Yarn. Yeah. Those are fun. What were you spinning? I saw a pretty color, kind of a light blue, I think. Yeah. I am spinning Shetland here. This is dyed with walnut dye. It is actually one that I call Shetland John because it was a ram and his name was John. I do that. If I know the name of the sheep that it came from, a lot of times I do um, name the project that, so that helps me keep track of all my different ones, because I have lots of Shetland, lots of different Shetland. I have a Shetland that was black and white naturally, so I call that my yin yang Shetland. It's the way I keep track of him. You have 4 of the Yarn Bee Chunky Spiral Color Field of Blooms. It has 17.5 ounces. You know what? I haven't seen that. I have not been to... Is that Hobby Lobby? That's Hobby Lobby, isn't it? I think it is. I haven't been there for a while. I got 2 colors when the last time I went to spin, but I haven't, and I finished both of those, but I haven't done anything with the yarn yet. You get it during during their clearance sale. Absolutely. It was on sale when I got mine too. I think they have them on sale pretty frequently. Well, I didn't really officially say welcome to all the raiders. Thank you for coming in and coming along with KB. What? 1999? That's not the same thing I saw. I think I saw... Well, maybe it was. I don't remember. You're right. I think I paid $10 instead of the 20. So yeah, that's a really good, and yeah, really good price. That's fine. I'm sure you also need a break after streaming, but I really appreciate the rate and thank you. And we'll be seeing each other a lot, I think, during this Tour de Fleece. My cat's back. Go tell hubby that you want to eat. You want to come up on my lap? He's just down here rubbing his nose on everything. You want to say hello to everybody? I'll put this back out of the way. Come here. Come on. There we go. Come on. My cat's name is Newman. I gotta change cameras so you can see him better. You're gonna make pizza. Yum. This is Newman, my tuxie cat. Yeah, show off your pretty green eyes. Yes, I know. I have noticed that before. Can you stream again? You know, when I first started streaming, I did not use this microphone, right? I had a great big mic, and I ended up having a lot of trouble with it. I don't know, it just wasn't, um, for some reason, wasn't working for a while there. And I thought, well, I'm gonna put this on. And I got used to having this on, and I've never gotten it back. But when I had the big one up here, you could hear him purring into it. Yes, I am. I'm in the TDF Discord. The Twitch one. Is that what the one you mean? Twitch TDF? Because that's where the everyday, that's what I'm doing. Everyday and sweater spin. Yeah. That, that got me 2 years ago. I'm 2 weeks away really from being streaming 2 years. And this is exactly what did it. It was Tour de Fleece and people with the raid train and doing the uh, Twitch posting in Discord. Uh, that was what really got me going for streaming. Hi. Kitty break. I hate traveling. He has cat door. He can go in and out, and he does. We live on 15 acres. He has lots of room. I don't have to worry about anything other than being really, really unlucky and maybe a big bird getting him, like a big hawk or an eagle. But I don't think that's going to happen. We have a couple stray cats that wander through, and they'll fuss at each other, sometimes fight a little bit, but for the most part, he lives a very easy life here. And I fill up his food bowl with dry food and a big old thing of water. He gets canned food once a day. Give him one when we leave, and he's got to wait then until we get back, but I miss him. Especially if we go a long time. Sometimes we go on 2-week vacations. And then I really miss him. Yeah. But I have a door to this room, and for the most part I've been keeping it closed so that he couldn't come in. But I can't spin with him on my lap. I can't knit with him on my lap. The only thing I can do is have the iPad. Okay. Heading out there? All right. Go tell that man you want some supper. I could take a break and to go do it, but I'm not gonna. He's not that spoiled. We went out to eat last night. That was wonderful. I streamed and then we went out to eat. And we went to Outback, which is a steakhouse, and I had a grilled chicken sandwich that was so good. But we didn't get home till close to 8 o'clock, and I hadn't fed him then either, so he ate late last night too. We buy gift cards. Our grocery store will give you, they give you 10 gas points for every $100 you spend, and they'll give you 20 for the $100 gift cards. So I buy the restaurant gift cards. Always feels then when you go out to eat like you're not, it's like you're not spending any money. It's not true. I know that. What'd you get, cat? Don't tell me there's a mouse under there. Man, it's dark under there. I can't see what he's doing. I don't know what he found under there. He's going back to look for some more. That's not good. Hi! Veggie. What'd you make for supper? I was just talking about eating out last night and had a chicken sandwich. Grilled chicken sandwich was so good. Now I'm worried. What's under there? Don't worry about mice. They may be, but I'm way bigger than them. But it's kind of rare to have a cat jump. I think the box tipped. I think he stepped on a box and it tipped. That's what made him jump. It does not feel like Friday night. This week is so messed up. I don't know why. Didn't really go anywhere or do anything or have obligations, or it has felt like every day was Monday. And that's not good. So now it doesn't feel like I've had enough days in the week for it to be Friday. Some of it is I did change my streaming schedule some. Like I haven't been on Friday nights for a long time. But we're traveling, gonna go out of town. I'm not gonna be here Sunday. So no stream Sunday. Yum! I love sauerkraut. Green beans and with bacon and onion. That's also really good. next Saturday, since I'm not going to be around this Saturday, next Saturday I'm going to go to the local, I keep wanting to say flea market. That's not what I mean. Farmer's market. I'm really liking to see if I can find some fresh green beans. Might be a little too early, but hi, Kay. You thought it was Friday, and you were very disappointed to figure out it wasn't because you work, right? Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Are you doing turtle fleece spinning? I don't think I've seen you on Discord with anything. This is Shetland that I'm spinning. It's dyed with black walnut dye. It is more red than it looks. It's kind of a reddish brown. It's very soft. It is spinning up really nice. I'm actually spinning it worsted, not woolen, which means it's a really long staple, and for a bat, not much in it, right? Neps and stuff like that. I have a few, but it's just spinning really nice. You haven't been able to do much today yet, sitting down to spin once you and the dog get back inside. Yeah, it is super hot here. We hit mid-90s. Let's see, what's the... Yeah, it says 95 on my... I was up last night doing stuff to get ready, clearing bobbins, and at midnight it was still 80 degrees here last night. So we are having a summer. It's hot. My chat looks so colorful. I got KB's pink. I've got Yarn's yellow. Mass Bandit's blue. Kay's teal. Hi. Veggie's neon green. It looks really pretty. Somebody needs to dye yarn with a whole bunch of splotches of color and call it chat box. There you go. I meant fiber, not a yarn. It would be alright with you, the yarn too, but I meant a fiber. It's 82, and she doesn't want to go far. KB, yeah, there you go. You got it, didn't you? Us people on Twitch would get it. Oh, that was like 4 Discord. I brought my iPad in with me because I took some pictures of pre-empty bobbins and stuff. But anyway, it was everybody. I just got all your notices from your Discord postings. When I dye fiber, I'm pretty monochromatic. It tends to be a immersion down in a pot, single color. So I can dye on top of other natural color, that kind of thing. This was white, by the way, before it started. So the color you see has nothing natural to it. It's 92 with 46% humidity. Oh, that's not actually, that's kind of low humidity, really. You've sort of done that, but with yarn and certain people's color names on the Twitch for Advent. Ah, I didn't know that, Veggie. That's really neat. Great minds. So not all the colors. Yeah, right. It was their color. But still, that's a cool idea. I had a lot of fun spinning the Advent, well, the exchange we did, and I haven't spun the Advent calendar I bought yet. I could have made that. That would have been a decent, probably take me 3 weeks to do goal, but now that I have my Ashford spinning, and it's spinning really lovely thin yarn, I think I'm gonna spin my Advent calendar on that. The only thing I have to decide is it's a rainbow, right? It goes from one color to another, and the best way to handle that is do it all as one single and chain ply it. I'm not real fond of chain plied yarn, as far as I don't feel like I ever get enough to do anything with it, but it would be a skein that maybe I wouldn't do anything with anyway, just because of the specialness of it. I don't know. That's plenty of time to think about that. It stays inside AC full on. Yeah, I know. It's just hot everywhere. So I'm taking my Nano with me. I've got, it does not go into a lunchbox. I put it in the box that it came in originally. I mean, it's the original, the little one. And I've got 2 bobbins. I've got every cord that came with it because I've got a battery and I want to be able to charge that, but if I can't charge that, I've got the plug right to plug it in. So, and I've got the, what am I trying to say? The mat that it sits on. And I have fiber. And Veggie, speaking of dyeing to your name's color, let me show you this. Can I reach it? Yes, I can reach it. This is the other half. I'm only taking half of it. Ta-da! It's lighter, but it is definitely lime. Cool, huh? So that's I'm going to spin this on the Nano. And it is Cordell, I think. Nope. You know what? It's the same fiber as this. This is Shetland John, and this is Shetland John. It was a huge fleece because it was a ram. And I have done a lot of different colors of this particular one. This is called leaf green. Yeah, I know. So that's what I'll be spinning on the road. It spins good. That means that green should spin pretty good too, which I'm happy about. Super long staple. Oh, I just realized I normally stream Tuesday morning, and I got to take hubby for doctor's appointment. He's got to be there at 11:30, so I'll stream later because I'm not going to stream early, really early. Like I said, it's been hard to stick to a schedule. It just things seems to be always happening. Oh, oh, I love KB. I didn't see that. Abby walked all over here. Uh, Abby's chatting. I totally missed that. And Veggie's not going out until January. Oh, and I don't go outside in January. Oh, it's always so cold here. Stretch break. I'm gonna take a stretch break and take a water break. I am just focused. Gotta Get it done. Yeah, that I wish they archived that 2021. There's many times I've almost posted in there too, in the Twitch Discord. In fact, I was kind of looking for the whole thing is just kind of weird because it just continued from last year. But I did the same thing in my Turtle Fleece on my channel. I mean, why not? It's a good archive as far as what I did and all that. Last year, I was with Mom a lot in July. She was in the hospital. So, coming up on the year anniversary for her death, unfortunately. Brings back some memories. I do miss her. Thank you, Veggie. Yeah. My cat is pacing. In and out, in and out, in and out. Poor buddy. It's getting his steps in, aren't you? I am down to 2 big bats and this. This is what one of my bats looked like coming off the drum carter. I have a Patrick Green, and it has fine teeth on it. Um, I'm hooked on my. Get that down there. Here we go. It has fine teeth on it. So not all fibers will work well, but most of them do. I carded over over June. Where is it here? I carded 60 bats during June. 3 that were different fibers, but um, walnut dyed, and 1 that is dyed antique mauve. Which I like. Oh, I love that color. Sort of a really muted raspberry looking, with, kind of a gray silver undertone to the raspberry. That one's going to be fun to spin. This was a test run to see. I had earmarked the bats to be spun on the Roberta, the comb top to be spun on the Ashford, and the 2 commercial 8-ounce. One's 8-ounce and one is 16-ounce fiber that I have to be spun on the Aura. Just based on what I thought it would fit best. And also that I knew I would be spinning on the Roberta here during stream, sitting at the Ashford watching TV. So, is it a good idea to use long wool breeds for Rologs? Yeah. Okay. Are you talking blending board or bats? Like I have the bat, the long wool won't work well. If you're talking bats like this, but if you're talking blending board Rologs where you actually, brush it down and roll it around a stick, yes, the long wools will work good. So does the short stuff, but either one will work really. I just spun some silk that I did on the blending board, Rologs on the blending board, just because it was so short. And it spun better. The blending board, yeah. So the short works. But if you try to do it on a drum carder along the long wools, on a drum carter, it'll just wrap around. You know how there's two drums. There's a big one and a little one. It'll just cover the little one, right? It won't transfer very well. Okay, you do, probably. Yeah, absolutely. Have you seen drum carters that look like they've got a pin, you know, every half inch? I mean, seriously, they are very thick teeth. I mean, very tall and very sparse. Have you ever seen the drum carter? And they're usually really small, like just a little tabletop thing. But that's what is absolute best for the long rolls. I don't know what those run cost wise. I've never purchased anything other than my drum carter as far as carding. Oh no, I mean I've had hand cards for a long time, but that's all was the hand cards and my drum carter. Now my combs are a little different because of their size and the number of tines, and so I have 3 sets of those. Well, I have 2 handheld, and I have the one that attaches to the table that I just bought that actually has 3 different sizes in it. So that gives me 5 sizes altogether. Yeah, the nail box thing. Let me see if I can find a picture of one. I'm not really finding a picture. I'm not real sure who makes it. Oh, here. Mini wide. Here's one. Maybe. Oh, yep, that's it. It's an Etsy link. Reach, reach the limit of character of 500. I don't think this will work. Okay. There should be an easier way to do this. That is a humongous link. All right. Gotta find a better way to do it. Yep, I got it. I got a smaller link. I just cut off a whole bunch of junk off the end of it. Let's see if that goes through. Yep, that'll get it for you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And it says it's a baby brother as opposed to a baby sister. rather stuck in my mind, so I was right about that. You have seen that, yeah. No, not a wool picker. I don't like. I pick by hand. I've never thought about even buying a picker. I saw something at the last fiber fair I went to I've never seen before. It was called a tumbler. Looked like, uh, if you know what I mean by a bingo cage, but like huge, like on steroids, right? Just really, really big. And there were points. There was slats of wood all around it, and there were points pointing inward to the container. It was made with wire and wood slats, and there were what looked like nails. Only I think they were filed off. I don't think they were pointed. And you put your fiber in there, and it was on a motor, and it just went round and round and round and round. It was called a tumbler, to tumble your vegetable matter out of the fiber. The mesh of the, in between the wood slats was it was like chicken wire, so that stuff would fall through, which of course means, you don't do it in your house, you put something under it. I mean, gonna have a mess. I don't know. I watched it for a while, and I thought, well, I might come up with some kind of idea similar, but I sit on my porch and pick my fiber open with my hands. I am going to make myself stay on stream until I get this all done. This bobbin anyway. One of the things about the way I spin during my regular life, I don't force myself to finish things. I just spin till I'm not in the mood to spin on it anymore, and I'll come back to it whenever. But with the set time constraint, I mean, the days, I only have so many days to do it, and the reporting of the progress, right? I am making myself be a little more aggressive about getting a good amount of progress done. Anyway, I watched a little bit of JK stream. JK Knits For You. She's back. It was so nice to see her. And she was talking about Spinolution. I forget what she called it. where, I mean, it progresses its commitments to get things done like we're doing right now. And July is spinning, but August is for knitting with your hand spun. And of course, that's brilliant. Um, and I would really like to. I realize the whole thing that happens is we have our state fair in August, and I put skeins of yarn in the state fair, and a lot of times they're not spun. So I'm spinning them during August. So it's probably not going to be. That is one of the reasons I never get around to knitting with my hand spun. I keep finding things I got to make. All right, I'm going to check my control card here. I am getting a little tired. Make sure, I think I'm spinning a little thicker. Not really. It's looking pretty good. I have very darkly dyed vegetable matter every now and then. Little bits of very brown bits of hay or something. trying to figure out earlier how many Tour de Fleece this is for me. Didn't really want to go pull out my notebooks, but you know, I bet you it's on my blog. I am not going to get my spinning done. I am more interested in being on the internet here. So let's start with 2014. Yep, I was in the Tour de Fleece in 2014. So let's go back to 13. Yep, I was in 2013. How about that? I didn't realize that. 12. Yep, 2012. Okay, that's funny. I was doing podcasts, of course, and in July 20th, 2012, I wrote on the blog, I started these frequent updates on the Tour de Fleece spinning projects, and I found I was so chatty in most of them, I've used up my allotted storage space for the podcast. Not to worry, though. For the archives every 30 days, and when they're uploaded after August 1st, you'll start again. So I actually, yeah, all right. I'm pretty sure I started July 2012. Or was that 2011? No. Yep, 2012. How about that? 10 years! This is my 10th year. I am going to be telling a lot of people that. Oh, we're up to an ad on the music. Sorry about that. Let me... Okay. Started it over. No, I wasn't streaming. I was doing podcasts. Some of these bats have more neps in them than others. So I am being picky and pulling them out. Except for where I miss a few, like that one right there. Yeah, I am. Uh, I'm going to be going over About 2 hours, but that's all right. I really don't want to leave just a bit, you know, one bat. If it'll fit on this bobbin, it's going to be a packed bobbin too. The only reason I could come back and work on it tonight, I may do that, but I definitely want it done before we travel, so I don't have to come back to just a little bit to do. So instead of the song I can see for miles and miles and miles, it's I can spin miles and miles and miles. When I started out though, I wasn't sure the 3 ounces would fit on the bobbin. The only reason it does is because I'm spinning it pretty thin. I mean, relatively. It's not thin, but most certainly isn't woolen spun. probably would get a nicer, even nicer single if I did this off of the bat. I'd try that with, that would change my reps per inch though. I don't want to do that. Or maybe I'll try that with the Antique Mauve. Which doesn't go with this project. I like spinning on string because it gives me a good count of how much I get done in a certain time. I don't keep track of time when I sit down at other wheels, but if I have a stream going, I know unless the stream boots, right, starts over. I will say I have a pile of floof over here that is going in the folding bag. Why did I save the biggest bats for last? Mass Panda, take care. You have a good rest of your weekend and stay healthy and safe. And we will have a safe trip. I most certainly hope so. And thank you for the wishes. Appreciate you lurking and hanging, and I hope you had a good creative time well spent. Ruh-roh, the cat's back. He's gonna settle down there on the floor. That's what he does a lot of times when I'm spinning. Lay on the floor beside me, beside my chair. I'm almost done. I'm finishing up some fiber. Did you feed the cat? No, you need to open one up. There's not one open. You have to open one up. Almost done. Yoo-hoo, 2 more. Oh, he heard that can open. There he goes. Ears like a cat. Cat finally is getting fed. Someone feed Nora. It's Newman. But close. I know who he meant. He's a new man. He got a new lease on life from the Humane Society. Actually, I don't want to stop because then I gotta pack my suitcase and I hate packing. I mean, it's a weekend. It should not be hard or complicated or any worries. You know, pajamas, clean underwear, bathing suit, travel clothes. That's it. You knew that. Yeah. But I don't know. I just hate to pack. I got my spinning packed. I got the snacks packed. I don't have any trouble packing that. The essentials are back then. Yeah, almost. The third thing is the iPad. Coffee gets purchased on the way. I drink a lot of coffee. Except with it being so hot, probably I'm going to want iced tea instead. That sounds good right now. Ooh, I'm thirsty. Hydrate. I was gonna have a glass of wine with stream tonight, but I tell you what, I drink wine and it's like they jack the thermostat up. Ugh, makes me so hot. So I decided I wouldn't do that. Okay, this is it on this, and it is 3 1/4 ounces on a bobbin. I'm pleased with that. We are amused and pleased. Oh, wow. Guess what that is? That's the first one I've hit. My drum carder is shedding. It's a drum carder tooth. Can't see it. Anyway, it's very sharp metal. And it's like a balding man. It's shedding on the edge, right? And I'm getting patches that are going in from the edge to the... It isn't going far, but I am going to have to replace it. It's kind of like once one comes out, they seem more and more seem to come out. So, yeah, I got that. Let me think. I'm going to say right around 2001, somewhere in there. I mean, it's about 20 years old. It might have been right around, or even before 2000. They said spin every day, you know, but this is like, I felt like I spent 2 days today. I will get my 15 minutes. I'll probably get 30 minutes in tomorrow night after we get to the hotel, and I'll take a shower and spin and post it and then go to bed. I think we're planning on leaving around 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. You have. I have. I know. I have total spun 4 3/4 ounces of fiber. But you know, it's not so bad on a electric. It really isn't. It. I couldn't have treadled that much. I really couldn't have. But this kind of spinning wheel is absolutely doable. Okay, I am not going to raid anybody because I don't want to stick around and talk or say hello or anything. I need to be off of this chair. But it's been wonderful. You did. You finished spinning your blue floof. All right. Good for you. It's been a good day. Thank you, everybody. It's been wonderful having so many chatters and people stopping by, and nice to meet you, Yarn. And you all are welcome back when I'm on again. Of course, you'll get a little notice when I go on, and it should be Tuesday sometime. Okay? Don't know, but sometime like maybe 1 to 3, something like that. So anyway, everybody have a great weekend. Have a great rest of the days. Monday is a transfer day. I don't know really if that means you're supposed to spin or not. I probably will come home Monday and do my 30 minutes or whatever, you know. So I don't know what what they're gonna, if they just consider it a null day. Is that this thing? Yeah, normally veggie I'm on Sunday, but I'm not. I'm traveling. I'm going to be back. I'm traveling, leaving tomorrow morning, coming back Monday. Be back Monday evening sometime. So I'll watch on Discord and see what everybody has to say about Monday and what they're doing. I watched the tour today, and they were in Denmark. It was really cool. You know, I watch it because of the scenery. And, I mean, there's mountains and beautiful forestry areas and cities and all sorts of things that we're used to with France and all that. But they've never been to Denmark, and it was so much water. I was just floored how much water there is around them, you know. Anyway, it was interesting to see. So if you have a chance to watch it, I recommend it. Sometimes it's boring. I mean, you know, they talk all the time, but on the whole, it's I've always enjoyed now that I'm able to watch it. Okay, everybody take care. Happy spinning. Happy Tour de Fleece. Bye.